Hey, this is Joe Policino with Engadget, and in front of me is the just announced Beats Pill. It's a Bluetooth wireless speaker. This may look familiar. If you recall, it passed through the FCC a little while back, and now it's been officially announced. So it's Bluetooth 2.1, supports also HFP, A2DP, SBC, Apt-X and AAC, so it's got some codecs in here, which is really nice, a lot more than you see with some other devices. It's going to come in at $200, so it's right there with the smaller Jawbone Jambox, and it's clearly going to be a competitor to that. So we've already sort of unboxed, and I just want to walk you through what's going on. One interesting note is just unboxing it does come in an actual sort of pill case, which is interesting. So what you'll get out of the box is this case with a carabiner, USB to wall plug, 3.5 millimeter cable, one side with a right angle jack, which we always like to see, and then you've got a micro USB to USB cable for charging this thing. So we'll pull off the zipper and actually get to the speaker now, walk you through it. So really does look like a pill. It's pretty small actually, really comfortable to hold in the hand, which is really nice since it's a portable speaker, and you can even see that I can fit it in my pocket here with sort of not much issue, and this pocket isn't that big. It's not really something I could easily do with other speakers in this range. It's very small, but despite being so small, you got 4 1-inch drivers in here. Nothing in the way of a passive bass radiator, which is interesting because most of the speakers like this have that. But let's walk around what is on this. So on the back, you've got an output to send audio to speakers, an input if you want to go wired and not use Bluetooth, power button, a Bluetooth indicator light, and the micro USB plug to charge this thing. There's also an NFC area, so you can tap to pair with any device that has it. And moving along to the front, we've got volume up and volume down. Now these are independent from your device, so you'll have to set the volumes on their own and find your match there. Right here, this Beats logo is actually a button as well. You hold it down for 3 seconds and it lets you go in pairing mode. It also lights up. So I'm gonna power this on real quick. And right there you can see the logo come up. That noise lets us know it's powered up. Lastly, on the front, we've also got a microphone because this does function as a speakerphone. Again, this is sort of like a Jambox, is a Jambox competitor. On the bottom, you've got a rubber foot here to keep it planted. Also interesting about that is that the speakers are angled up just a little bit so that it faces you a little bit better. Now, we haven't done any extensive listening with this, but what we can say is that we A/B'd this with 2 Jamboxes, and it's a way clearer sounding and a lot louder. So in terms of that loudness, at 75% volume, which they're saying is about 80 decibels, you'll get about 7 to 8 hours of battery life. Just to show you size comparison here, this is an iPhone 5 in a fairly slim case, and not that huge when you look at it compared to, again, so pairing, we'll just show you, it's really sort of like any other Bluetooth device when you do it. Come in here, it shows up, we're connected, and if we get some music going real quick, you can see that it plays. But again, these volumes are independent of each other. Now, we wouldn't really want to gauge audio quality off this since we're using an on-camera microphone right now, and we're not ready to say our final verdict on what the sound quality is, but it does seem to be very clear upon initial first impression. We'll have listened a little bit more in the hands-on that you're reading, so be sure to keep reading along with that, and when we do get even more time with this, we'll be sure to follow up with further impressions. But again, this is the Beats Pill. It's going to come in white, red, and black. This is obviously the white one right here. It's available today for purchase from the Beats store and any of their authorized retailers. Last thing that we might want to note is that it does have an auto-off feature, so if you leave this for 30 minutes on without any audio going into it, it will automatically shut off, which is a nice feature. So I'm going to power this down, and thanks so much for watching. And be sure to check out Engadget.com for more info about this and also the Beats executive headphones that were also announced today. Again, I'm Joe Policino. Thanks so much.